Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today, well, there's just been, I've been missing, um, a bit on some stuff, especially Fnaf theories, but, Right hosts, recent videos about Fnaf. Uh, well, first off, the puppet, Charlotte, or Charlie, um, well, I don't know how to say it, but basically, it's been speculated that the puppet was the one to stuff the kids in the suits, but other times it's William stuffing the kids in the suits. And due to the newspaper clippings, it was most likely William. And as for Charlotte's, the one stuffing the kids in the suits, it was mostly due to the Give Life minigame in Fnaf 2. But due to the fact that it's just the, heads of the mascots, it's more or less, the masks of the characters instead of the actual animatronic suits. So it would make sense. And for people have already read, Escape from the Pizzaplex book, and, most people thought it was absolutely terrible, and one of the most confusing books ever of FNAF. But listening to Ride Toast's video about it, you do realize that other books of FNAF are even weirder than newer or older ones, right? Right? Like Return to the Pit has frickin' time travel due to the ball pit, but it's so warped and so confusing, much more than the original Into the Pit, that I don't know. I really don't know. But, well, Cassidy and Gregory are obviously not normal children, and I just want to say this. Gregory is not a robot. The whole thing about Gregory being a robot was mostly due to the line of Glamrock Freddy saying, I sense you are broken. By that, as in the uncut line of, I sense there's blood on you. Or, you've been hurt, there's blood. Something like that. I honestly don't know what's wrong with people. Why do people think Gregory is a robot? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. It's just as bad as the other theories. There were, but I do remember about the Golden Freddy receiver in FNAF 3. FNAF World, I'm just gonna place it just not part of the timeline. I don't know when it would even take place. Before, during FNAF 3, or before or during FNAF 6. I have no idea. It's confusing. And I remember a video from a user who I will not say the name because their name is so freaking hard to understand. But the Golden Freddy receiver is mixed on being the Grandchild or Cassidy. And I thought about this, and I was like, why are people so invested in a minor thing about an unknown child receiving cake and putting on a fucking mask? Not just any mask, a Golden Freddy mask. My brain hurts. Some theories in FNAF are absolutely bonkers. Some make sense, some don't. Some minor and some major. And some that I do not understand why they even exist. You know what? I'm not going to question it. But I saw a video from Hyperjord that somewhat confirms about, well, for example, the music boxes, mostly the ones in FNAF 6, referencing the other games, and some of the mini games that either take place in the older games or in the current game that the music box's soundtrack is in, which was FNAF 6. And someone confirms about Michael being Mike Schmidt and Foxy Bro even more, so yeah, I just had to say that. I'm sorry, but if people don't believe in Michael Afton being the foxy older brother, then how? How is there not any evidence or confirmation about it? I mean, there most obviously is the survival logbook, FNAF 6, literally anything. I don't understand how people don't believe that Foxy Bro is not Michael Afton. I certainly believe it. I mean, it's actually really telling for Michael Afton to be the foxy older brother because of redemption, karma, and, trauma. Yeah, it's really fitting. Really fitting, actually. About my Wattpad story timeline of FNAF. Let's not jump to conclusions, people. Okay? I'm still keeping it the way it is. But about the thing like Burn Trap, and Mimic. Glitch Trap is not actually William Afton. William Afton is still in hell. And from Scott's interview, of course, I have heard about Scott saying that Burn Trap was originally not supposed to be a major character in the game, or at least to actually appear in the game, but more likely a cameo, just a background decoration, or somewhere in like the corner, like just not a living thing anymore, and just there. And you know what? That would actually make him a lot more sense. I mean, considering that William Afton kept on coming back, and William Afton was only part of Scott's FNAF era. That was all. But Steel, of course, being, well, a FNAF fan, wanted to reference William Afton in some way, and maybe they thought of bringing him back, kind of. But in reality, William Afton did not actually come back. Glitch Trap was a mimic one AI, was a mimicking AI, and as for Burn Trap, that's probably now confirmed to be the mimic, but I still doubt it. I don't know. I mean, they're obviously in different locations, so they can't be the same person, right? No, they can't. But Burn Trap, the Burn Trap ending is no longer canon, so even though Burn Trap might not actually exist, he's still referenced and might have been somewhere, but not the mimic. Definitely not the mimic. He's just dead. Just dead. And you know what? If it was referencing Scott's original take on Security Breach, then that's completely fine. Even though we don't actually see Burn Trap anywhere in the Ruin DLC of Security Breach, I'm completely fine with it. And you know what? The Mimic being the new villain, absolutely here for it. No hesitation. Even though the Mimic, you know what? I'm not going to talk about the Mimic. It's a little complicated. Let's move on. So, I finally watched the Minecraft movie versus reality reaction of Ding Noodles, and Ding Noodles said to himself, in the last video, in that video, in the last moments of the video, where he said that he might return to Minecraft. And you know what? If he finally does, I'm here for it. He's obviously not returning right now, but whatever happens, happens. Like I said multiple times in some of my videos, whatever happens, happens. And if Thing Noodles actually finally returns to Minecraft, I'll be here for it. I would love it. I would be absolutely happy and relieved, to put it bluntly. I mean, come on. Thing Noodles, whose current content mostly consists of mostly Roblox doors, reaction videos mostly to Shiloh and Bros, even though some of the videos, like Dress to Impress, obviously involving the girls, I don't know what to say. His content is just weird now. But you know what? I'm not going to question it. I am not going to question it in this video. You do you, Justin. Yay. I'm leaving. So, for a couple of days I've been talking about you know who, and I'm trying not to think about it. Due to the economy and some newer stuff being discussed, and obviously the world being an absolute pieces of shit. My dad and I are still fine. We're alive. We're still in America. Everything is just fine right now. Please stay safe. Stay at home. Stay away from protests and segregated areas. Thank you. Bye.